about 1/3 that you have. I've been told by Sensei, sometimes don't make it exact so it doesn't fall inside, you know. You can have it just a little bit under, but you want it generally to be 1/3. The fat part of your thumb goes on your hip bone with the scar in the center and an angle of 45 degrees. It's much more than you think it is sometimes. Something to check each other to make sure. Because years ago even, I was in Japan and Kusama Sensei came over, I was at his dojo, he's like, like, no, you have wrong. I thought I meant 45, and he was like, you're not. So, once you know the feeling of what it feels like, there's a certain amount of pressure from your tsuba onto your thumb when you have it at that, because there's the weight of it, right? And you should be able to, that feels right.
It happens many times that you're nervous or so, and
yeah, when we get tight, all of us. So then it's like you'll see people like this, and you have to work on ways to relax. Your stance is with your feet straight, usually 1 to 1.5 feet width opening. Basically, your feet should be directly below your hips. This is the stance throughout the guide. When you finish your kata, you know, when you come and you stand up, you should be at that stance. When you're switching to do, you know, from after your chuburi, it should be that stance. It's not this. Years ago, we used to. I think because we didn't know either, but when we started going to Japan and having Japanese senseis over, like about, I don't know, 25, 30 years ago, they were like, no, you keep this all the time. You should find yourself. So that, you can find that also too, because when we do the Reihō, we move our heels together, right? So that's your stance, right there, if you're wondering where that is. So if you're out like this, and you can't touch your heels, that's not the correct stance for you. So from here, from Shomen Niue, bring the left hand over to the right side. Bring the sword over, not just the hand, just bring the whole sword over, and then come around. And as you turn this, turn your heels. So you don't see it's going. Right? Keeping this hand next to your hakama, point up. Relax, again, relax. You see people like that. Relax, next to your hakama, bend from the hips, 30 degrees. You should, not like that. Just your whole torso. You'll look down in a way. Try to keep this in the same spot. Just naturally, timing naturally. You don't have to stay here. Just naturally. Hime, come back up. Bring your right hand to your center. The sword can cross over now. And take your sageo. And now, again, when you switch, straighten the feet back up. And do this. Easier. If I was here, come up, grab your sageo, and then again, when you're switching hands, straighten it back out. So you're doing something else, they're not going to see this. And try to stay smooth like that. They don't like it when they see you go, when your head pops up. So you want to learn to just move your feet if you can. It's your little bounce in your knee, you know, so you're not rigid, but so you can just from there. Right hand, however you do, because different schools do differently with the sageo, but this is how I do. Pull it out in the way that you're going to put it down, and turn it over. One up, one and down, about 10 centimeters from the edge. Basically, one more fist kind of thing. But in the book it says approximately 10 centimeters. Out together. On a slight angle. They say bring this one fist in front of the other fist. Many years ago we used to do a lot more, but now for years now they've been just one fist out in front of the other, centered across your body. Right hand off, left hand, and then if you have to, as simple. So yeah, no, don't let go. Wait, make sure that it's still, and then right. And then left, and whatever you have, if you have to do more stuff, some people, you know, they go like this, or they go, you know, like this, or whatever, but just try to make it as simple as possible, and that the sageo cannot go past the end, it has to stay within that. And if you do, like, did it easy, that's once or so, that's fine. Don't show your hand. The same way Japanese, you don't show your feet. But on your feet, you don't show your hands. You do it with your hands. For the bow, start the bow from the waist. Bend at the waist and let it occur naturally. So. Like this. No. Just start your bend and 1, 2, 3. Keep that triangle. Try to keep your elbows as close to your knees as possible, not out like this. If you can, relax and touch your elbows, then that's as far as you should have to go. Your back will be straight at that point. You don't want to show this, and you also don't want to be here. You're bowing to your sword, right? Asking your sword to teach you. And naturally again, up, finish, go back now. 2 hands together. The same way you put it down. Touch the sword with both hands at once. Pick it up. Bring it to your center. Find the space with your left hand where to put it. Try to have it at the same angle it's going to go in at. So you can pull on your obi. That will go. And pull the himo down when it's set. Put your hand there, and then however you tie your sageo, also make that simple. Make it, however you have to do it. So I can just out to that. out, tsuba, within your body, within your knees. Keep it close. Now everything with the finger, however you do it, this is how we do it. Hand back to the left side, now it will stay there. Out. Migi-mai, as far as you can get, but the sword still has to be perfect. Bring it in, out a little bit. Make sure it's still. And bow, but same thing naturally. Going forward, your sageo. I didn't say this when we were doing the opening, but it applies to both. Keep your head forward. Not, like this, but look with your eyes. Don't go like that. Keep your head in the forward direction and look with your eyes to go. And this should be in front of your halfway in the saya, not halfway in the sword. No, halfway in the saya is where your hand goes, and then slides down to that 10 centimeter mark. So try to be clear about that. Oftentimes we see just people just randomly, or they do it here and they do it here, and this is an area that a lot of people are careless. Side. Up, foot. Try to go no further than your knee, so you can step in the same place. And then again, the same